overview of the channels. Okay, so the channel is actually part of a particular team. Okay, where you're actually conducting all those conversations, all those interactions with the members of the team. Okay, once again, we go to the more options, and then from the context menu or the context list, we actually go and select the add channel, enter the name for the channel, enter the description, set the privacy to standard or private, hit the add button, and then in the matters of the second, we've actually added the channel. And some of the channels you can see over here in this particular slide are actually being presented here. Okay, with that, how we share files. Okay, it looks like I've missed this particular part, but this is straightforward. Like when we go to the General tab, and then we go actually to the files from the app bar. Okay, and then there we see that we actually have the new, if you want to create a folder, or if we actually want to upload a file. Okay, and then when we hit the upload, well, then they open up the browse window that we can browse in our computer, locate the file, and then here it is. We can actually then upload. I will show that one. Okay, so we are in the Microsoft Teams. In the left side, where is located the app bar. Where here's the files. Okay, and then within the files over here, it's actually we can over here, as we can see, I'm actually over here so far I have actually uploaded this particular one. Okay, but then what else? See below over here, add the cloud storage button over here. Okay, and then what we have actually is that we can go here at the Teams. Okay, and then at the General. Okay, hit the files here. Okay, and then when we hit the files, you see the upload. Okay, what about this one? For instance, like the folder. If you want to create the folder, enter the name. For instance, like the test one. Okay, create that one. Okay, in a matter of the seconds, the folder is being shown over here. Okay, and then if I want to upload something in this particular folder, okay, for instance, this particular image over here. Okay, a book of mine in Windows XP. Okay, and here it is now within the files. If I go to the files over here, well, over here, as we can see, okay, it is actually did not update it yet. Let me see this one. Okay, okay, here it is. So I'm having actually the one that I've seen, so I needed to refresh this one. Once I refresh, I'm seeing now the file that I've uploaded, and this file is actually part of the team. Okay, in this case is the instructor. So all of the members of the instructors are actually having access to this particular one. So this is how we actually share the file. Now, what else do we have? Overview of the meetings. Well, before we repeat what we've covered regarding the meetings, in the free version, scheduling meetings is not included. So the scheduling meetings is actually included in the purchase plans. Okay, Office 365, whether basic, the business, the standard of the business or enterprise, depends which one we actually will choose, and then from there we will be having the meetings. But apart from scheduling meetings, the Meet Now feature is available. Also, that you can add the Zoom if you are actually having the Zoom, whether as the free version, or if you have the free version is not working, it will work only with the purchase plans from the Zoom as well. Okay, adding tabs, we've seen actually how we add tabs, and I went on to add the website. Remember when I added the website tab? Okay, so you select the general channel from the team section, click at the plus sign, which is adding the tab. Okay, from the channel conversation menu. Then you can search for an app through the search box, or select an app from a list. You've seen that it used to be like a huge list. Okay, and then once you enter the required information, depending on the app, okay? Well, when I went on to choose, like, for instance, like the Google Analytics, you've seen that it was required some, few parameters to set up that one properly, so you can then actually collect the information from the Google Analytics. But the Evernote, I did not have an account for the Evernote, so therefore not benefited. But at least always bear in mind that depends from the app. The app might require some sort of a small setup. Okay, and once you do that one, hit the save button, and yes, that one becomes a part of the Microsoft Teams, and with it, it's actually functional in your workspace of the Microsoft Teams app. Okay, what else? Adding connectors. We've seen that we can add connectors. Okay, connectors actually connecting the particular functionalities from the external resources. Okay, we've seen that one as well. So more options in the general channel from the team section. Selecting a connector, as we can see from the context menu. Okay, then search for the connector through the search box or select a connector from a list in similar fashion as we've seen adding the app. Actually, once you click the add button and then run again the required configurations, well, then you have the functionality of that particular connector on your Microsoft Teams workspace available to you and available to your team as well.